How how you know the hockey mom's in the audience? Waiting for the kids' game, watching another one. Notices again. I don't know why. The Wi-Fi here is either really good or it's starting to cut off.
Cold to lean up on.
Microphone's not working again. We tried earlier today and now it doesn't want to work. Alright, I'm just going to have to go for it straight off the phone mic. It'll work better. Okay, we're getting started here at the Blue Line Arena in Grand Forks. Spuds are in black, Minot's in white. Minot drives in right after the first face-off. They'll start push it up, comes up to the near point. Get it out to center ice. It's thrown across to the far side. Tries to kick it out, can't to keep it at the left point, comes right up front. Gets kicked in over into the near boards. Maddie bringing it around behind, over to the far side, lost it on the far side of the circle. And get it back, Berkeley kicks it out of the zone. Fender throws it near side at the red line. Minot dumps it, goes, a couple girls go for a change, puck goes all the way around to the far side. Berkeley starts to grab it out, gets it over to Abby on the move. She crosses the red line. She's getting out in front of the rest of the team. The rest of Bale's going. She moves to her left, lost it as she was trying to send her up for a shot. Takes it into the corner. The rest of the team comes off the bench and comes in the fresh line. And starts to drive it back, lost it, picked it back up again. Number 8 pushes it in on the near side, throws a hard shot, but it goes wide left. It flicks out on the right side. Hammer gets it up to the point. Bobby kicks it past the defender and gets down into the zone on the far side. Goes to the left circle, throws a shot, defends up front, and goes wide, and they clear it wide. Oh, long shot. Ella gets in front of it and holds on. Horse chased it down in the near corner of the Minot zone. She gets it in the corner, throws it back towards the point. Gets past Brinley. Hammer playing D on the far side. She keeps it in. Puck goes down in behind. Nope, didn't get back behind the net. Gets into the corner. Then the winner tries to push it through, but gets not pushed up against the black boards. Puck squirts out, coming up to the near side of the far circle. And that tries to pass it across. Berkeley gets it, has to hold up, then dumps it in. She's heading off for a change as Brindley goes for the puck in the far corner. She tries to sit in it, but it gets taken by Minot in the middle of the far circle, and she drives it out. Gets down to about the Spuds blue line and dumps it. Number 10 for Minot drives into the corner, tries to center it up. Bizarre gets up to Mela. Mela gets it out of the zone, and Minot throws it back in for an offsides. With that, we got a whistle stop and play at 12:07 remaining in period one. Face off, still outside the Spuds blue line. Minot gets it over, dumps it in, but then gets cleared back out. Puck is going down, is going to go on, close enough that the goalie pushed it over. Abby comes in to keep it from going out of the zone, but then lost before she could get a shot, and Minot's able to clear. Number 7 for Minot comes up behind Brindley, takes it away from her, drives in, moves to the far circle, goes a shot, but it was up and over. Telling his first early minutes, and number 7 for Minot's one of their better puck handlers. She's pretty good right now. And Hammer playing deep, pushes it in from the blue line. Then lost it there, and Minot gets it back out to neutral ice. Marley takes it to the Spuds blue line, tries to push it up. The 5 for Minot drives back into the Spuds on the far side, trying to center one up, puts out the leg pad. She's down though, she hasn't gotten back up. She's all right. Oh, there she's back up. And puck's back out to neutral ice. Sailor trying to advance it, but loses it. Halyard kicks it out of the zone. Minot backs up with it, throws it across to the far side. Defender on the far side drives up, dumps it in, goes right to Hammer on the far circle. She kicks it back out to the far defender, back to Hammer again. This time she backs it in, trying to get it up to Marley. And that's able to keep it in. Maddie Birchfield trying to get a hold of it. Marley passes across towards Sailor, but it goes behind her, but she picks it up. Gets up towards the board, so it's at the near point, comes back out. Talia's got to back up with it. Sends it across over to Hammer on the far side. She passes up to Sailor right in the middle, but that pass is right on. Brindley goes in the right side, on the left side. Lost it at the circle, puck goes into the far corner. Sailor and Brindley fighting for it. Puck goes behind the net. Going up against the net and back to the far side. 13 kicks it out. Tibbs backs up with it. She's playing the far D point over to Brindley. She comes up the near point. She skirts to the middle, slides in, throws a shot. Nice work there, but was able to keep it out. Tibbs keeps that one in, gets it back over to Berkeley again. She tries to throw one in, but it gets picked off at the center of the right face-off circle. Abby takes it, throws it across in front of the net, goes away to the near side. Berkeley dumps it down in behind the net from the near point. Take it around, throw it off the boards on the far side. Tibbs got a skate on it, and then Abby turns and fires it all the way across into the near corner. Maddie turns across the middle, trying to get it up front. Gets a tap. Oh, he blew the whistle. Whoa, look at the... So Marley had a shot. Goalie stopped that one, and then there was a little pushing and shoving going on, and the whistle was blown, and it's like Abby's going in the box. So West Fargo will be going on a power play at 8:50 remaining in period one. Sorry, Minot. We were watching West Fargo play Thunder Bay before this one, so I was in my mind. I didn't see what the signal was. I can see it on the... probably roughing from what it looked like there. Ella with the save. And a shot doesn't make it through. Puck comes up again, and Ella gets in front of it. Holds on. Did a replay for that penalty. It looked like a couple of girls from Minot came in and shoved her out of the way because she was standing above the goalie, and then it turned into a little something, and Abby's hands got a little high. Let's just put it that way. Return and fire a shot. From the far side. Comes back out to the near point. Long shot in. Doesn't make it through. Oh, goes off of Talia's. Another shot up front. Ella got one save, two saves. Oh. Sort of bringing it out. She gets it down to their zone. Pushes it toward the net. Lost it there. West Fargo starts to drive. Minot drives it back out. Goes to Hammer at the red line. It's deflected back to her. Oops, just can't get it. West Fargo. Minot finally dumps it. I will get West Fargo out of my brain here pretty soon. Trying to get out of the zone, but Minot keeps it in. It's at the top of the far circle. They kick it towards the circle, or towards the corner. Berkeley finally grabs it there, swings around, passes up to Lizzie. Lizzie drives it out, passes over to Sayla. A little bit behind her, she passes it back to Lizzie. Gets off her stick, but she pushes it towards the boards, but Minot's able to clear it back. With 33 seconds left on the penalty. Minot trying to set something up. She's just trying to get some room. Number 5's going to skate it up and move to her right for a shot. She does, throws it wide. Right goes around the boards to the far side. And he's got his stick held up against. Minot brings it up, throws it to the near point. The left point throws a long shot. Ella gets in front of it. And gets another save. Face-off would be in the near circle. Long shot straight up the middle, and that one made it through. Ella didn't see that one at all, I don't think. She was moving to her left, but just couldn't. That one came right down the middle. A whole lot of traffic in front of her. Abby playing center on this one. She knocks it down into their zone. Far side of the circle. Puck is knocked in backboards, back behind the net. Comes around to the near corner. Spargo brings it out, or Minot brings it out, cuts across the middle. Hammer goes down. Puck goes wide right. Trying to pass it up, can't. Hammer gets it in the near circle, skates it up, trying to push it across. Puck goes down into their zone. Comes back out to neutral ice. Comes up to number 10, but skips off her stick, and Abby picks it up. She drives it down into their zone. She swings through the circle, throws a shot. Goalie loves it. All right, face up in the near circle. Pulled up that goal. I don't think she saw it much. Long shot from Tibbs. Goes behind, comes back up to the near point. Oh, they got behind Berkeley. Tibbs comes in to kick it away. They pass it across to number 11. Marley working hard, coming in fast from behind to take that one away. Goes along boards to the far point. Long shot in from there. Doesn't make it through, gets kicked up in the far corner. They center it up. Center from the far point, right up front, and put it in on the left side. Bang, bang goal there. First shot from the far right point, got deflected towards the far corner. Minot winger got to it, threw it right out front, and they knocked it straight in past Ella on the left side, inside the left post. So at 5:23, Spuds are now down 2-0. Sitting at the front, or at the center face-off position. Finally gets pushed over near side, now gets knocked back over. Sent across. Brindley trying to bring it in on the far side. She gets it into their zone, dumps it behind the net. Puck comes around near side. Goes up to the point. Talia centers it. Skips past Brindley into the corner. Back out to the far point. Hammer with a long shot from the far point. Goalie comes up and gloves that one too. She's pretty good with a glove, that goalie is. Just grabbed a couple of hard ones that are coming in that way. Back out to Hammer at the near point. Gets it into the corner. Brindley, she tries to get it over to Sela. It gets picked off. As Fargo clears it out of the zone. Talia backs up with it. Goes back into her own zone. Pass up to Brindley on the far side. Goes off her skate and or sticking down in. They swing around at the top of the circle. Starts skating back up. Lizzie gets a piece of it, but 37 keeps on. She gets to Talia. Talia kicks it away, but 37 followed up. She went all the way down to the far, took it behind the net to the far side. And mix up there, or not mix up, but their sticks got mixed up, and Brindley and one of the Minot girls went down. Spuds cleared out in the far, on the near side here to number 3. The left defenseman for Minot dumps it back in for an offsides. That whistle stops the clock. 4:02 remaining in period 1. Minot dumps it down in behind the net. He picks it up there, swings out through the far circle. Passes up trying to get it out. It's deflected back to her. She goes in through the middle, throws it down on net. Flex off, she throws another shot. Off the rebound, but the goalie holds on to the second one. The face-off. Swinging around, trying to do a wrap around Maddie is, but it gets knocked into the near, along the near boards. West Fargo brings up to the point. Comes out to neutral ice. Spuds kick it back in, but we hadn't cleared. And we got an offsides on the Spuds. Face-off's going to be just on the near side, just to our right. Abby takes face off, kicks it to the right. But West Fargo's winger or defenseman kicks it up. Comes up to Tibbs playing the left D position for the Spuds. She gets it across to number 16. She's got a little bit of room in front of her, but gets closed on by Abby. Abby kicks it out of the Spud zone. 21 from Minot, swings around, tries to dump it back in. Comes into the near face-off circle. Berkeley swings around behind her own net. Ooh, lost it right up front there. Tibbs follows up, though, to make sure they don't get it. An easy shot. Ooh. Puck goes over to the right point. And she was trying to throw it off the boards and threw it right into the bench. Hit one of her own, who did she hit? She hit one of the Spuds players. It was Talia, I think. Or Sela. No, Talia. Talia took it in the shoulder. Girl threw it, that was like, her hand went from off, like, ooh. So, definitely not intentional. Face-off, 16 drives on the left side, dumps it into the near corner. Swing on the far side, send it out to the far point. 37 tries to throw it in. Marley deflects it. Puck comes up behind her, trying to push that past. Gets it out of the zone. Abby picks up the loose puck, dumps it in to the far corner of the Minot zone and chases it there. She swings around, centers it up. Oh, but no Spuds had gotten down there. And then Minot clears it. Tibbs is chasing after it, but there's off icing. Let's get it back out. Minot picks it up. Got it back up to the far defenseman. Sailor picks up the puck on the far side, tries to push it into their zone, gets into some traffic. She throws it down towards the net. It's deflected behind, taken behind the net and thrown up along the far boards. Minot centers it where they had two offensive players. Ooh, two of the Spuds go down. Sailor goes down, gets back up. Berkeley's down. Got back up. She's getting a little slower though. Goes over to the far point. She comes up the top of the circle, throws a hard shot, goes in through traffic. And Minot goes up 3-0. Sailor gets this one at the red line. Mela dumps it into their zone. They swing around behind their own net, going to the far side. That comes around near side. Mela keeps it in, gets it up to Sailor. Sailor sends it over to Marley. Marley throws a hard shot, goes up and over, and then a shot from Marley. Goalie deflects away. Hammer keeps it in, sends it back behind the net. Sailor comes right up front. Marley sends it. Oh, tries to get it, doesn't make it through. Pushed back up Talia here on the left side. Puck goes down along the right side of the goal, round to the far point. And he tries to send it in, goes off a leg. She hits it again. Oh, Minot's bringing it up. The 10 centering it up. Kicks over to the far side, goes into the far corner. Hammer sends it up to Brindley. And he gets it out. Ooh, didn't quite, nope, never made it out. Trying to turn another shot. Oh, got that one away. And that is the end of period one. And after one period, Spuds are down 3-0. Looks like we're going to be playing from behind, having to catch up. All the girls look like they're gassed already. A couple of them limped off. It's a pretty hard period. All right, we're going to be getting a Zamboni break, and then we'll be back for period number 2. third. Alright, so we're going to start the second period here into a short warm-up. Let's see how the Spuds react coming out with the period break. Alright, period 2, we're going to be changing sides. And that's going to be in net to the left. Spuds will be in net to the right. And it goes down there into the goal to our right. We're getting ready. Oh, face off. I had the face off. I'm sorry, Sayla had the face off. And Anto takes it, throws a shot in. Oh, deflects that one away. Puck goes over the far side. Lizzie throws it out. And that dumps it back in. It comes along inside the near circle. Maybe Birchfield trying to push it up. Sayla gets it back out to neutral ice. Moving to our left. Gets down to their zone. Gets down towards the circle. Yeah, comes out to the near point. Maddie playing left B position. She throws a shot. It's kicked away. Comes around. And that brings it back up to neutral ice. Driving to the right side. 21 gets to past the red line and dumps it in. Spuds get it back out to neutral ice again. And that swings around, tries to wrap it up. Ella kicks it away. It keeps it from going anywhere. Then Spuds clear it. They throw it to the far point, then over to the near point, and the Spuds get it down, but it goes down for icing. So that whistle stops the clock at 13:40. And we will have a face-off in the near circle in the Spud zone. All right, getting some changes on offense and defense. So Alyssa Hammer's taking the centering this face-off. It centers it up. It kicks out to the far point. Long shot from the far point. Goes wide left. Harley trying to push it up. Back to Talia. She sends it over towards the near side. Finley picks it up. She's got an inch. She passes over to Alyssa down the middle. Alyssa throws a hard shot. Went high. Goes behind. Finley's right there to grab it. Throws it right up front. Oh, couldn't get to it before it cleared it to the far side. Abby keeps it in. Right to Hammer. Hammer throws a hard shot. Oh, whoops. Missed shot by... Yeah, do it again. I hit the right button here. Sorry. That'll pop up with 2 missed shots from Abby, and that's not the case. It was actually Alyssa Hammer who had that shot. Let's get it back down. Can't get into their zone. Comes back to Abby playing left deep defensive position. Passing up, but intercepted by number 16 for Minot. She brings it in on the near side. Comes into the near circle. Abby, though, takes it away. Drives up through the middle. Cutting in the left side through 3 girls. Backhands it down into the near corner. Tibbs swings around to the far side. Tries to get it up to Mela, but it gets deflected. But right back to Tibbs again, so she throws it back down a second time. And this time, she almost kept it in single-handedly again. But Minot does get it back out to neutral ice. They dump it down into the Spud zone. And he backhands it to Mela on the far side. Passes up to Sailor, who drives in, splits 2 girls, passes over to Tibbs coming in on the left side. She throws a shot up, and kicks it away. Down behind the net. Sailor swings around up front, gets right up to Mela, but trying to get it for Mela for a shot, but gets deflected by Minot down. It goes all the way down into the Spud zone. Brooklyn goes all the way down into her own zone and kicks it up. Oh, we had a delayed penalty. And the Spuds will be going on a power play. It's like 37 for Minot's going in. I think it was for hooking. Yep. All right, so power play line. We got Tibbs and Abby. Abby's right wing, Tibbs' left wing. Maddie back right, and Hammer back left, and Sayla's coming in to center it. So it goes back to Maddie at the right point. She throws it down in, comes right up front and goes in. Maddie throws it in deep, and I think Abby followed up with the goal off the deflection. That puts the Spuds on the board. And we're back to full strength. So 3-1, 11:23 remaining in period 2. Spuds finally get on the board. And down by 2. Getting a line change here, so this is going to take the face up. Bring these 2 on the left wing, Marley on the right. There was an offside, delayed call, but they got it. Another face-off just to our right. On the near side, goes back to Maddie playing the right defensive near side defensive post. Back to Maddie at the top of the near circle. And it jumps on her, gets it into the near along the boards. Maddie pushes up towards, they dump it back in, goes to Alyssa. Alyssa kicks it up and out of the zone. And throws it back in for another offsides. Camera focus up better. There you go. Coach sending some direction in from the side. Comes back to Maddie. Maddie throws it across off the boards over to Marley. She kicks it forward into their zone. They try to throw it out. Maddie keeps it in. Pushes to the far side. Gets to the far side of the circle. Comes up in the middle. Throws a shot, but it goes high and over. Comes around to the near boards. And that clears it out. Puck bounces up at 11. Brought it out. Picked it back up again. Swings around to the far circle. Lost the puck there. Comes out to the far point. Doesn't come out though. Comes back out. They had number 11 still in, but gets past her. Maddie picks it up. Swings around behind her own net. Reverses there. Coming around. Tries to throw a long pass up to Marley, but doesn't make it through, and they send it across to the near circle. It's up along the near boards. Backhanded by Berkeley out of the zone. 19 for Minot swings over, dumps it in. Maddie goes around behind her own net to pick it up. Comes around near side. Through the circle. Skates all the way across in front of a couple of Minot girls. Comes up through the middle. She's got 2 girls in front of her now. Comes all the way down in for a shot. And goalie gloves it. That whistle stopping the clock at 9:39 left in period 2. Sale's got the face-off. Layla to her right. Gibbs to her left. Comes back to Talia at the left point. Over to Abby at the right point. Abby gets a piece of it. Gets it in towards the right circle. While trying to center it. Mela gets it over to Sela, who gets a shot, but the goalie doesn't let that one in, and it comes back out of the zone. Tibbs turns around, picks up that errant pass, drives it into the near corner. Swings around behind her own net, tries to center it, but gets knocked in the corner. She follows up there. Puck comes out of the zone. Skips past Abby and Sela tries to pass it up. Gift on the first one, but then she sent it up. Tibbs sends it back in, but doesn't make it very far. Minot number 6 picks it up at her own blue line, dumps it all the way down, and she hits the boards. And we've got icing on Minot. Oh, nope, Sela's going in the box. Let's see what happened there when Minot defenseman went down, but we will see where we are at. So, Minot's going on the power play. Puck goes into the corner. Berkeley's holding it there, waiting for some help. She's not getting any, but Minot's got 2 girls in there trying to pull it out. Berkeley's just holding it. Killing some time. It's in the skates, along the boards. Berkeley again, just holding it there, killing some time. Comes out, Maddie gets it behind the net. Ooh, she lost it. Minot took it away, sends it up to throw a shot, but it misses wide right, goes into the near corner. Centered up. Berkeley's able to clear it. Lisa sends it around to the near point. Number 8 takes it back into the corner. Maddie chases after it. Her stick is wrapped up. They come around. Ella gets one save on it to keep it out. Comes right up again. This time she covered the second one. That face-off will be in the near circle. I think of that penalty on Sela. I think she checked her into the boards on the far, kind of right in front of the penalty box over there. Minute 8 left on the power play. They center it again. Shot. Ella covers it. Backhanded shot from near side of the far circle. And Ella covers it right by the post. 1:03 remaining in the power play. 7:54 left in the period. Tibbs is centering this one. Puck sitting right there. Picked up by Talia. She passes up to Marley. Marley brings it up near side. Just past the defender. Dives into the circle. Swings around behind her own net. Gets into traffic. She slides down. Puck comes up towards the point, but Tibbs jumps on it, try to keep it in. Minot is able to clear it. It's back to Talia. She sends it over to the far side, over to Abby. Abby trying to backhand it up to Tibbs. She pushes it up, doesn't get into there. She followed up and knocked into their zone, but they get it back out. Kick it past Abby, back into the corner. Talia picks it up in the far corner. Reverses there, trying to missed on it, so now she's holding it up against the boards behind the net. Puck comes up near side. We're trying to clear, but it goes to 37. She throws one. It doesn't make it in. This time it gets knocked back out. Tibbs cleared it. Back to the near side defensive position. She throws it up to the right wing. Right wing number 16 goes in. But I think the left wing went in too soon for an offsides on Minot. And with that, we are back to full strength. It's a good penalty kill. Keeping it to within 2. Faceoff's going to be near side and our right. Sela gets that one back to Maddie. Maddie gets it over towards Lizzie. They both slide up. Maddie picks it up, has it back up. Swings around in the far circle, starts coming back up. Throws it up off the boards, trying to get it out. They hold it at the left point. Drop it in deep. Puck comes around in the near corner. Up along the near side on the boards. Brinley's able to clear it. Sayla gets in front of that pass and then jumps on it, gets down. Oh, she gets taken down. Going in, we got a delayed penalty. Oh, Nella didn't just started to move when they called the whistle. So Spuds are going to go on power play. Number 5's going in. All right, power play line's coming in for the Spuds. 6:16 left in period 2. 2-minute power penalty on number 5 for Minot. Sayla's got the face-off. Tibbs to her left. So Sayla's centering. Abby right wing. Tibbs left. So goes over to the right side. Comes back to Maddie's got right defense point. She throws a shot, goes wide right behind the net, and comes over near side. Gets the hammers at the left point. Back up to Tibbs at the top of the circle. Tries to pass it in, but it's deflected back to her. She sends it back to Maddie. Maddie swings up towards the circle, comes to the middle, throws a shot, goes off the leg to the far side. Tibbs brings it to the near corner, trying to pass up towards Sayla. Back to Tibbs. Tibbs throws it on the side of the post. Goalie covers it there. That whistle stops the clock at 5:47. 1:31 left in the power play. Let's keep in the same line in. So Sayla's got the face-off. Abby's right wing. Tibbs is left wing. Gets the hammer back left. And Maddie goes to back. A long shot from Hammer. Misses wide left. Goes around the boards to the far side. Ooh, the girl's going for it. Goes down. Abby picks it up. Gets it back to Maddie at the left point. She skates around one girl. Starts coming up. Lost it to Maddie. Got it again. She's down on the far side of the circle. Comes out to Alyssa left side. She clears up. Oh, whiffed on a shot. Got a piece of it though, so 7 couldn't take off with it. But she swings around. 7 did. Abby got in front of that one. Deflects along the near boards. Tibbs gets into the corner. She and another girl go down. Minot comes up with it. 17 swings behind her own net. Centers it up. Comes back to Alyssa again. Deflected up. It's far to the right. And the net over to the far side. Sayla fighting for it. She goes down. Puck comes back to Maddie. Maddie comes in from the left point. Throws a shot. Gets deflected off to the near far side. Back on the far side. We got 30 seconds left in the power play. Over to Alyssa on the left side. Hard shot. Doesn't make it through. Backhanded by Sayla coming in. Kids trying to get a piece of it. Who hit that last shot? I didn't see who it was. No shot there for the Spuds that got covered, but. All right, we're getting Talia's coming in. Abby centering. Finley Winters left wing. Minot takes that one, throws it up, but Finley's in front of it. Abby trying to get it up front. It's good. She backhands it up front. Spuds can't get to it. Minot pushes it up. It's knocked into the corner. 5 seconds left in the power play. Comes back up to Maddie at the left point. She comes up with it. Loses at the top of the circle. Minot clears it out. Alyssa backs up. Penalty's over. Finley brings it back in. Abby throws a shot. Deflected up and over. I don't think it was deflected. I think she just threw that one over. Over on the far side of the far circle. Hits the side of the net. Minot comes around behind, throws it up the boards. Alyssa gets it, tries to send it down. Minot pushes it up, sends it over. Can't get it out. Talia knocks it back down into the far corner. Minot swings it around. Brindley takes it away from her, tries to center it, but gets knocked back against the boards again. Comes out to Alyssa again. She moves in from the point, throws a shot. Ooh, just off the glove. Did it again. This girl's numbers are too close. Minot gets it out. Finley kicks it up towards the blue line. Number 17 from the right defenseman brings it up. Dumps it from the Spuds blue line, but looks like we're offsides on the far side. 3:07 left in period 2. Minot still up 3-1. For the scoreboard, shots on goal are 17 for Minot, 13 for the Spuds. Saley's centering this one. She kicks it back, but it gets past Berkeley on the to the far corner. She throws it up and out, flex around, and is going for icing on the Spuds. And we're going to come back to our right in the far circle. .258 remaining. Saley's got the face-off. She's got Tibbs and Abby to her left. I think that's Marley to her right. And Berkeley gets that face-off. Takes it behind the net. Minot gets it coming near side. Tries to center. Just pushed out to the left point. Try to send it back in. Abby backhands it out to Marley. She's chasing it down, but I don't think she's going to get there before they call icing. Nope. Pretty good pass up front. Just missed her by a little bit. She couldn't catch up to it. She got behind the defender, but couldn't get to the puck. 2:34 remaining period 2. Faceoff's going to be in the left circle. Spud zone. Abby talking over something with Marley. And she moves back to her wing, near side wing position. Again goes, Saley gets that one, wins that faceoff, gets it back to Berkeley. Berkeley gets it up to Marley. Marley pushes up towards the red line. Drives it, there's on the left side. Oh, lost it push. She was trying to settle in for a shot. Gets it back to Tibbs. Tibbs tries to backhand it to her, but Minot takes it. Abby quick check that one away. Saley dumps that one in and goes off for a change. Puck goes down in along the backboards. Tibbs is holding it there. Alyssa goes in trying to help her. Tibbs gets knocked down. Alyssa goes in. She pulls the puck towards the back of the net. Centers it up. Abby gets to it before it crosses the blue line. She throws a long shot. Goalie kicks that one away. So he goes out to the far point. That's time to get it out. 21's got to speed up. Abby gets a piece of it, knocks it into the far corner of the Spud zone. She's chasing a 21 down there. Abby backhands it up to the left point. She throws a shot in from there, doesn't make it through. Alyssa picks it up at the far circles. Passes up to Tibbs. Tibbs driving in. And it goes to her left of the circle, throws a shot up. Ooh, always loved it. So Lily Tibiakowski brings that one into the near circle in the Minot zone, throws a shot up. Goalie's able to glove that one. That whistle stops the clock at 1:27 remaining in period 2. It comes back to Maddie. She throws it down into the corner. Up goes behind the net. Alyssa backhands it up, but Minot kicks it over to the far circle. Naylor gets it into the far corner, comes back behind the net. Minot gets it on the near boards. Number 7 skates it down. She's moving pretty fast, getting into the Spud zone, throws a shot behind the net to the far side. Naylor gets to it, gets it out over to Brindley. Nice pass there from Naylor to get to that one, so the defender couldn't keep it in at the far point. Long shot from the top of the circle, misses wide left. Comes along to the near side. Maddie closes on it, throws it up against the boards, but they were able to clear it down. Talia's chasing it down, but it's going to go for icing. This stops the clock with 40 seconds left in period 2. Another face-off in the left circle. Near side one in the Minot zone. Sayla was going to take it. Now she's going off. Nope, she's coming back on. Mayla's going off. Sayla's going to take the face-off. She's got Alyssa to her right, Brindley to her left. Talia and Maddie back on B. As soon as comes, Brindley pulls up to the side, sends it up towards Sayla. Minot tries to get it out. Maddie keeps it in, kicks over to the far side. Alyssa pushes it up towards the circle. Comes back to Maddie. She comes across the middle, throws a shot up, sits up front. No Spuds are there to get to it, but Minot kicks it up off the boards and it comes out. Talia backs up to her own blue line, cuts to the far side, throws it off the boards up towards Alyssa. Alyssa gets to the blue line, throws a hard shot up. 7 seconds left. And gets deflected away. And comes around behind. Reverse again, and that will be period number 2. Much better second period than the first period for the Spuds. Quick 2-minute break, and we'll be back for period 3.
One more hit.
You know who does all the concessions and provides all the stuff? Emily.
All right, starting period number 3. Against Browns now. Spuds are going to be shooting to the right, our right up here. Top of the circle, shot there from Tibbs had a shot, and then they had a second chance, and then Minot clears it. Minot drives in. Oh, put it in. Oh, gets always left. Had a breakaway there. 2 Spuds trying to catch up to her. One was with her. That's one you don't want to let in. Alyssa's going to be taking the face-off. Marley to her right, Brindley to her left, goes back. Abby's at the left defensive spot. She picks it up at the blue line. Throws it up to Brindley at the red line. She passes across to Alyssa, coming up the middle. She throws a hard shot, gets deflected away. Minot starts to advance it back out to neutralize. She gets to the number 6, who comes across the middle. Gets deflected across. Abby throws it up, doesn't get it out. Minot dumps it back into the near corner from the top of the far circle. Minot picks it up in the near corner, swings around, passes up to Marley. She kicks it off the boards and gets it out, chases it down into their zone. 21 for Minot gets to it first. She swings around the far side, passes up, but it goes through to Abby and neutralized. She sends it all the way across to Marley. She picks it up, drives in, goes towards the middle, backhands it, but nobody there to pick it up. Ooh! Alyssa Hammer with a good back check to keep that one from going anywhere. And Marley's able to keep it in. Marley backhands this one down towards the net. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on Alyssa, I believe. No, going to be hooking. So Minot's going to go on the power play here at 13:28. All right, now I suppose you got a 4th person out. Smith's got the face-off. Minot right off the circle. Ella gets in front of that with a quick shot. Right off the face-off. Comes around front. Deflected up the far side. Another shot. Doesn't make it through. Quickly pushes up to the right point. Knocked back into the near or far corner. Maddie Birchfield got it behind the net, pushing the near side. Gets centered up by Minot though. They throw a shot, gets deflected off the leg into the far corner. They throw it across. Tibbs picks it up near side at the top of the circle. Pushes it over towards Selah on the far side. She gets down to their zone. Backhands it down around the boards to behind the net. And knocks her on the boards to the near side. Quickly jumps on, trying to keep it in. Minot brings it back out. Throws a pass all the way across. 10 gets behind Maddie. Trying to come up for a shot. Ella gets in front of that one and then covers it. Okay, 1:07 left on the Minot power play. 12:34 remaining in period 3. Brindley centering this one. Minot takes the face out there, gets to the point. Shot from there goes off of Marley. Gets deflected behind. Tyler brings it behind, throws off the boards up to Brindley. She kicks it off the boards and out. Chases it down, but 11 kicks it back into her own zone. Passes to the far side. She passes up to 21. They can't settle it down. Marley gets it back out of the zone. She's driving down on the far side, trying to push it in. Lost it just past the blue line, and Minot sends it back out. Abby gets a piece of it, but they follow up and knock it back in behind the net. Brindley goes for it and got caught from behind. Puck got knocked behind. Abby sends it down, trying to get it on net, but it's going to miss wide left for an icing. That whistle stops the clock with 11:49 left in the period and 22 seconds left on the Minot power play. All right, Selah's going to be centering this one. She's got Berkeley out front. They weren't quite set. They got puck in there. There's a Maddie in the corner. She throws it around the boards up to the far point. Sells it down, throws a long shot, goes off of Tibbs right to Selah. Selah tries to push it out. She gets it left, the near boards. Drives it past the red line and dumps it. She's chasing it into the near corner. Tibbs takes it away there. Swings it right up front for Selah. She throws a backhanded shot, but the goalie covers it. All right, face-off is going to be in the far circle, Minot zone. Everybody's back to full strength. Back to the left point. Maddie Birchfield settles it down. Looks up towards Tibbs. It goes through up to Alyssa. Alyssa throws a shot from there. Bounces out. Far point. Alyssa then follows up to keep him from getting it out, but they pick it up off the boards and get out of the zone. Berkeley gets it along here, drives it up. Here, being in front of us, drives it in past the red line and dumps it. Puck goes around to the far corner. Alyssa goes in for it, the far side of the circle. And starts to drive it out. Puck bounces across. Berkeley comes up for it, throws a shot. Puck gets cleared around behind to the far boards. 19 clears it, comes near side. Berkeley picks it up the near boards, dumps it back in. Puck again goes around the boards to the far side. Tibbs goes for it in there, pushes it, centers it right up front, but it's bouncing right over there. Oh, just over. Oh, Lizzie had a shot, but it missed wide left. Back into the far corner. This time the puck gets cleared between the two Spuds defenders, and Berkeley backs up for it. Swings around near side. Passes the red line, dumps it back in. Moves all the way down in. Bounces back up towards the goal, and she kicks it away. Berkeley kicks it in from the near point. Tibbs overskates it a little bit, but recovers in the far corner. Holding it up against the boards, trying to kick it down. The puck comes loose behind the net. Everybody falls down trying to go for it. It comes up loose right across the middle. Oh, Berkeley and Maddie both going for it. And they collided, so the puck kind of squirts to the side, and then Minot's able to clear it. Maddie picks it up, swings around, goes to the far side, trying to pass it up, but it goes off of Lizzie's skate. And Minot dumps it into the Spud zone. 9:35 left. Minot getting a change. Berkeley throwing it up, trying to get it up to Mela. Goes past, doesn't go for icing though, so Minot's got to pick it up at the near circle, swings around to the far side. Brindley closes on her, backhands it towards the circle. Minot though hits it out of off the boards and out. Talia picks it up, top of the far circle Spud zone, cuts through, still able to get it up and out of the zone. Minot throws it all the way across. Abby goes for it in the far circle, throws it up the boards. Sayla's able to settle it down inside her own blue line, skates it out, skates into their zone, but I think Brindley got out ahead of her, and we got offsides on the Spuds. All right, face-off's going to be just outside the Minot zone on the near side, just to our right. Alyssa Hammer's coming in for the face-off. Marley's to her right, Tibbs to her left. He comes to the right, gets knocked back a little bit, and 7 for Minot picks it up. She cuts across the middle, pushing over to the far circle. Abby's trying to push it, center and pass there. Talia gets a piece of it, knocks it over to the far corner. Alyssa picks it up. She skates in, neutral ice, loses it at the red line. Tibbs backing her up, pushes it towards the blue line. Comes back to Abby again. He tries to send it across, deflects off of Marley, up towards Alyssa at the near point. She's hitting a hard shot, and this is wide left. Abby closes to keep it in. Ooh, nope. Bounced over her skate, or her stick. And now centers it up towards Alyssa. Alyssa takes it to the far side, backhands it all the way down into the near corner of the Minot zone. Now they're trying to get to, comes up to Talia, and we've got, what's that called? Alyssa's going in the box. What is that called? I don't know. She was way over here. Was it high stick? He did that. Well, he had both hands up, so I'm not sure if it was. Last time he did a hook, he was kind of high, so I don't know if it was high sticking and it was. I don't know. So that puts Minot back on the power play. Let's see if I can see something here and watching the feed as it comes up. But Sayla's got the face off. Minot though gets the face off, comes up the top, sends it over to the right point. They throw a long shot. Oh, and in right through traffic. Right defenseman through from the right point through traffic and into the upper left corner of the net. That makes it 5-1 with 8 minutes remaining. Face-off comes over the Brooklyn near side. Icing on the Spuds. Yeah, keep doing a replay on here, and whatever happened, I think was off camera, because I'm not seeing anything that. Alyssa was off view to the left when the arm went up. All right, face up in the far circle. This has got the face up, goes in the corner, gets picked up. Brindley kicks it out of the zone past the defenseman. She drives out, skates all the way up into their zone, throws it on net from, ooh, backhanded up and in. Beauty there for Marley. Short-handed goal. I know Brindley got that one with the assist. I'm not sure there's another one. I think it was from Alyssa who got it up to her, so that's what I marked. Gets it back to full strength, falls back within 3. Ooh, Marley jumps on that one when they off the face-off, but Minot took it away, started skating in. Now he pushes it up to the far boards. Back up to the far point. 17 throws it down. This is wide left. To the near side. Baker closes on. Gets up to Marley. Marley skates it out of the zone. Gets pushed up against the boards and down. And it gets cleared. Oh, Marley's slow to get up if they're hitting the boards. And there, she's back up on her skates. Icing was a call on the whistle. No, it's not feeling good. She's skating off though. Sayla's got the face-off. Lizzie to her right, Tibbs to her left, Berkeley back right. So it comes back to Berkeley. She lost it for a second, but was able to knock it along the boards. Comes back up to her, she keeps it in. Pushes it right up front. A shot from Sayla. And that throws it across. Lizzie tries to get a piece of it, but they still get it out. Pass it across to number 2. She drives up and it Spuds on the far side. Berkeley got a piece of it, and Sayla picked up the loose puck, gets it up to Tibbs. Tibbs trying to push it up on the far side. Goes up along the boards. Lost it in front of their bench. Sayla's there to keep it in. She backhands it into the corner. Tibbs comes in to keep it in. Passes it up to Sayla. Sayla passes over towards Lizzie, but it skates through as there's Berkeley jumps on it, throws a shot. Ooh, gets goalie right in the belly, and she holds on to it. 6:11 remaining in period 3. Right out the face-off. Hammer tried to push it towards the net. Didn't have much on it, but she pushed it there, but the goalie was able to cover it before we could get another stick on it. 6:12 remaining. Another face-off in the near circle. This has got the face-off. Kicks it across. Abby chases it over to the far point. Throws it down deep. Ooh, just missed the net on the right side. Comes along the near boards. Minot kicks it up, but Talia gets a piece of it. And Alyssa gets a loose puck, turns and throws a shot, but the goalie is able to get in front of it. Face off in the far circle. Alyssa centering this one again. Puck goes to the left. All the Spuds are up front. Minot got that one over to that side. Abby pushes this one up, trying to keep her from getting it in, but whoop, gotta move that camera, sorry about that. Puck gets knocked to the far side. Talia backhands it up towards Brindley. Brindley pushes into their zone. Minot grabs in the far side of the circle, swings around behind her own net, throws it off the boards on the near side. And start to drive it up. Talia gets in front of her, puck comes down into the corner. Abby follows up there, pushes it up. Mela trying to push it up. Gets knocked back, and Minot gets a shot from the near circle, but it goes up and over. Pucking out the bottom of the far circle. They try to center it. They're picked up by Sayla. She's starting to skate it out. She's got to go right behind her. She passes up towards Brindley, but it gets passed into their zone. Sayla comes up to the point to hold it in. She goes down, though, and Minot's able to bring it back out to neutral ice. Ooh, puck comes loose there. Brindley followed up with a back check. Abby picks up a loose puck, trying to pass it up to Sayla. The 21 comes in and took off with it, but number 10 there for Minot got a little antsy and jumped across the blue line first for an offsides. 4:40 remaining in period 3. Faceoff's going to be on the far side in front of the Spuds bench. Alyssa wins that one, gets it back to Maddie. Maddie backs up to her own circle, throws it all the way across. Alyssa picks it up at the blue line. Starts skating up the middle. Lost it as she crossed the blue line, and Minot turns it back the other way. She throws a pass down. Goes all the way for icing. So we're going to go all the way back down to our right to the near corner in the Minot zone. 4:25 remaining in period 3. This is going to have to face off. Marley right wing, Tibbs left wing. Berkeley and Maddie back. This one kicks off between them. And Minot, number 8, she's able to pick it down. Berkeley pushes it up the boards. Manto kicks it back down. Maddie picks up in front of her net, throws it off the boards, trying to get it up to Marley. It doesn't make it. Berkeley picks it up. She throws it all the way across. Minot kicks it across the red line, dumps it in behind the net. Berkeley picks it up, swings around the near side. That's reversed there. Throw it off. She's trying to throw it off, but she hit Maddie with it. Comes to the bottom of the circle, kicked into the corner. They center it right up front, but it gets all the way through. Marley backhands it up to Alyssa. Alyssa's skating up. got Tibbs on the far side. She gets in the corner. Tibbs picks up, tries to get behind the net. It's held up there along the boards. Alyssa comes in trying to help out. She gets it up front, but Minot starts taking it out. Alyssa takes it away from there and turns and swings it with a quick shot. Goalie for Minot's having a good game. She got in front of that one and held on to it. 3:23 remaining in period 3. 3:23 in period 3. Sale's coming up to the face-off. Lizzie out front of the net, Finley to her left. One of the Minot players picked up that one, kicks it across. Pass goes a little errant. Comes up near side. Gets it up to Sayla. Sayla passes up towards Brindley. Puck goes across to the circle. Brindley keeps it in. Puck goes up to the boards. And pushes it up, but it gets passed out of the zone. 16 tries to kick it back, goes right to Abby. Abby kicks it back in, but not very far. 37 turns around. She kicks it back up, back to Abby, just past the red line. She dumps it down towards the net. Foley kicks it off to the near side. Talia tries to get to it, but has to back up because it came out of the zone. She turns around though and drives back in on the near side. Comes to Lizzie for a shot. Flex off up front. Centered by Tibbs. Ooh. Almost had a... Foley had to kick that one away and it went all the way across, and now it comes back out. Talia backs up to her own blue line. Oop, tried to reverse and get it up. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Deflected off of a Minot player. Back behind the net. Abby gets it on the far side. Trying to pass it up. Goes all the way down, and that one will go for icing. So 2:02 remaining. We're going to have a face-off in the far circle of Spud zone. Timeout called by the Spuds. .202 remaining. Shots on goal per the scoreboard. 34 for Minot, 16 for the Spuds. All right, face off in the far corner. Alyssa's got the face off. Goes to the far side. Minot pushes it back, swings around, throws a shot, doesn't make it through. Quickly brings it up, tries to pass all the way across to Tibbs, but Minot dumps it back in. Maddie picks it up at the far circle. And down behind the net. Pushes up along the boards. Throws it up towards Mela. Because all the way to Tibbs, Mela follows up. Dumps it into their zone. Doesn't make it all the way though. And they send it back out. Maddie throws it off the boards trying to get it in. Tibbs, right in front of their bench, throws it down in deep, goes back behind the net. Alyssa followed up, got a piece of it. Minot though backs up. Lily gets up front, got in front of that one and had a chance with something, but she lost her footing and couldn't get back to it. Puck comes out to the left point. Maddie kicks it in, goes all the way around, comes down into the near side. Centered up by Berkeley from the near corner, but nobody there to take advantage of it. Minot sends it across, gets it out, goes off. Tibbs gets in front of it, goes off her skate. I guess he gets to it and knocks it in. Spuds getting called for a change, but only one person goes. Mila gets to the puck in the corner, comes up to the side of the circle. Alyssa comes up with it, comes through the circle, loses it again. Still working on it, sends it back to the point. Berkeley's got it at the point, centers up, throws a shot in. Foley got in front of the first one. And then Brindley had a rebound attempt until the goalie finally covered it. 33 seconds remaining. Sava's going to have the face-off. Brindley and Abby out in front of the net. Tibbs on the left side. Berkeley and Maddie back. This one goes off the boards on the far side. Tibbs holding it up. Sava's coming in trying to get to it. Abby comes in for a piece of it. Finally gets centered by the Spuds, but everybody was against the board, so Minot picks it up and gets it out. 17 seconds left. Spuds are empty net. Puck thrown back down, tipped off, no icing. Abby chases it into the corner. Trying to backhand it up front, gets deflected to the far corner. 5 seconds left. They overskated it. Abby gets to it, but she falls down. Sarah's trying to pull it out, and that is the end of the game. So after 3 games in this tournament, Spuds are 1-2. We'll have to see what that makes us. I don't think we're playing right away in the morning. That's usually for the teams that rank the top 2. Our bracket is West Fargo, Thunder Bay, and Minot and us. And West Fargo's undefeated. Thunder Bay 1-1. We've won 1. So I'm assuming then that Minot might have won 2. We'll take a look at it. But I'll post up what time the game is tomorrow. We'll have a final game of the tournament tomorrow, and we'll be up as soon as we learn that. I'll post that on the Facebook page. Sure, it'll go out on Twitter, right? And let's get now. She's not happy. She's not waiting around for anything. Not when she's